Hey guys, Jen here from Jen Michelle Coaching, and today I want to talk about rejection and how to just stop rejection in its tracks and how to really just change the way we think of rejection when it comes to love and dating and relationships, really at any stage. When we feel rejection, whether it's after a first date or a second date, or whether it's months into a relationship or even in our marriage, it can be one of the most painful things that we experience. It feels so deeply personal. It feels like we're being told we're not good enough. Someone else is better. You know, we have this dialogue associated with rejection in our heads that deeply triggers most of us, and it just takes us to a place of just feeling like we're not worthy or someone else is better. And it just becomes a deep pain point for many of us. But when we look at rejection in the sense of, okay, you know, where am I leading from when I feel the most rejected? Usually when we feel rejected, actually not even usually, 99.9% of the time when we're being rejected, we're in our wounded energy. We're feeling already that, well, it's going to happen like it did last time. Or he's going to disappoint me the way so-and-so did before. Or all my relationships end the same. Or, you know, this is the same thing. We get caught into this sort of vicious cycle of telling ourselves, well, I'm going to be disappointed, or it's not going to work, or something's going to happen to mess it all up. I'm going to screw it up, or he's going to cheat on me, or whatever our dialogue is. And we let that wounded energy get ahead of us and start taking action from that wounded energy rather than just really recognizing it for what it is. Letting our past pain be there, but letting it subside so it doesn't lead our interactions. Meaning if we get triggered, or if we're scared, if we're just scared that like, this is scary for me, he may not step up, he may not show up to this relationship, or, you know, what if I'm not pretty enough, or what, all those thoughts that come up, we don't take action from them. We give ourselves time and space for all of those difficult emotions to pass. Meaning sometimes it can look like breathing for 20 minutes before responding to a text or an email, or you know, really getting in contact with him, because underneath all of that fear and all of those emotions is the clarity that you want, and is the clarity that you need, that gives you your answer of what to do next. But most of us, if you're anything like me, you don't wait for that clarity. You sort of take action from that panicky, urgent, fearful space, and he feels that. And so over time, this creates a disconnect because he doesn't feel that he's knowing and connecting to you. He feels that there's a barrier. And of course, he's not actively thinking about it in this way, but this is sort of the process. Yet when a woman is in her essence and she is just in her body, she's, you know, of course this will work out for me. Like, I'm amazing. Or of course the right guy's going to show up. I'm beautiful. I'm totally worthy. I love who I am. And she's just like comfortable in her own skin. She is just in her empowered energy. She's in her feminine. She's in her essence. She's not worried about what he thinks or what he's going to do next. He feels that, and he is drawn to that energy like a magnet. A man generally never rejects a woman who is like fully in her essence, right? Like, it just feels really sexy, really sensual, and really good for him to be around. So if we can get in the habit of really being in that beautiful natural essence of who we are when we're with him, then of course we're going to capture his heart, because he's going to want to mirror that. He's going to feel safe to expose. It's going to feel good and just really easy to be around us, to just be himself, to open up. And he'll work harder because he will sense that you're a woman who values herself already. So of course he can't help but follow that energetic lead. He can't help but mirror that. And so one of the ways to do this is pausing before responding. I know I've talked about this, but it is such a big one because it comes up all the time, where we get the text, or, you know, we get the message, the call, the email, or even in person, and we're like, just something gets triggered where we feel like we got to go into that like immediate action oriented energy. We got to do something, we got to do it fast. And just noticing that rise up within you, but not doing anything with it, just sort of being with it for a second. If it's in person, it can look like, I need to feel my way through that for a second here. Or, if it's text or email, then obviously you have a little bit of time, so you don't have to respond immediately. And you can let those emotions just come to the surface before responding, and then take action from that space, respond from the space underneath all that, which is a lot naturally lighter, softer. It's not from a wounded space. It's most likely from a really beautiful, empowered space, because you've had a little bit of time to feel your way through it and let those emotions come up before responding. And trust me, he will feel this difference. It is just so powerful. He'll feel it at a gut level. It will feel good to be around. He will start to just get a little bit ignited. He will start to pursue. He will start to just feel really intrigued and captivated by this natural energy within you, your innate magnetic sensitivity, the part of you that, we're not even often aware that we have within us, yet it's the part of us that ignites the love and intimacy that we desire. So if you'd like to learn more about this, I have resources on my site, and I have a complimentary guide, Magnetic Sensitivity, on jenmichellecoaching.com, as well as a webinar introducing you to the concept of creating and cultivating this to ignite love and intimacy. jenmichellecoaching.com for both of those resources. Wishing you a lovely week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.